I am not understanding the just migrants. There has been migration to Assam from the Bangladesh. Some of the migrations are just migrants, and some of the migrants are unjust. And when I am saying migrants, I do mean they are the illegal migrants or unjust, migrants. So whether we allow all these migrants or we should not allow all these migrants. If you see from the national security, then you will find India is the land of Indians. So Indians, they have the right over Indian land. Hence, any kind of illegal migration is problematic for the security of the nation state. But if you see from the human security perspective, then we understand that India is a land which should not follow the anti-human standpoint. For example, India should be sympathetic to all those migrants who belong to the poor socio-economic condition. Now the question is that there are political groups, those who are supporting those illegal migrants, and I am asking, is there no politics? And there are some groups who are opposing to those illegal migrants. There is also politics in it. So politics is in both the sides. Now, what is the right standpoint through which we must deal with this question of migration? I think the right standpoint to think about migration is the standpoint of the victims. So who is the victim of this whole scenario? And if you think about, migration generally, problem from the Bangladesh, and this problem is towards the Assam. And we must see from the Assam indigenous population point of view how they are affected by this migration, right? So there is a continued, illegal migration from the Bangladesh to Assam, and that has raised the fear of demographic swamping and loss of identity among Assamese people, which resulted a mass movement against the illegal migration by the people in 1979, and this movement is known as the Assam movement. Either you will support Assam movement or you will say that this Assam movement is nonsense. I think in academics, Assam movement is very, very important movement. Hence, illegal migration to Assam is deeply problematic. And when I am talking about politics of migration, it means that whether NRC is appropriate, there should be NRC, whether Citizenship Amendment Act is appropriate. And in the last session, someone presented that NRC from the secularism point of view. It was very interesting paper. I think the right approach to that paper was the arguments given by the BJP on Citizenship Amendment Act. You have to deal with those arguments with the secular or with the spirit of Indian secularism. Indian secularism, it is limited to India or it is limited to the outside. This is the question. India is a secular state. Is it applicable for India or is it applicable for the outside? And if you look at the BJP's arguments, I think fairly you may not find arguments to counter it. That's why people supported except few to the Citizenship Amendment Act. India has the responsibility to protect all those who are or who has been religiously persecuted. India is a secular state, but India cannot say the neighboring states that you should be the secular state. If the neighboring states are becoming the theocratic state, then India has to change its policy while dealing with the international relation. You cannot impose the same secularism what is applicable within the India, you cannot apply it outside the India. So, for Assamese people, these illegal migrants were Bidesi, comprising of Ali, Kuli, Bengali, and Nak Septa Nepali. This is a language, local language that has been used. Ali means Muslim peasants from the East Bengal, Bangladesh. Kuli means tea garden laborers. Bengali means Hindu Bengali. Initially, Assam movements, or those who were leading to this Assam movement, they were critical about the Hindu migrants also. For any kind of migrants, Assami people were critical about them. And Nak Septa Nepali means flat-nosed, Nepalis. Now these...
1 minute.
It's okay. I think this is a very broad topic. One student is working with me in our PhD. Politics, the title of our thesis is Theorizing Citizenship in India. This is a broad topic. Right? To understand politics, you need hours and hours. And I think that I cannot conclude a kind of thing. I think I have already given a sense what is the politics of migration. And I usually against this, in the conclusion I want to say, I think there is no need of such kind of conclusion. So thank you, sir.
Thank you.